I propose a toast to Friday.
We fired a jokes at you like an automatic weapon of comedy.
Hey, look at that smile.
You know something that you're not telling us.
I have herpes.
Gas prices are down.
Yeah, baby.
There will be lively debate.
Why do you hate America?
What I've said in the past is that there's a difference between legal and illegal immigration.
Some say they're essential to our economy. All I know is burritos are delicious.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. The black sheep of the Quaid family and the train wreck called Randy has been detained for the second time in Montreal and faced a deportation hearing yesterday along with his wife Evie. The biggest problem for Quaid is all the warrants waiting for him south of the border, and reports say that Evie is making things worse by tweeting her criticism for the country that has been harboring the couple for over 3 years now. She tweeted, "I love that Canada needs to learn how to wake up and criticize its crappy government. P.S. We got arrested by an actual tall midget." Meanwhile, Santa Barbara, California police have said that they have several warrants for Quaid's arrest, and they plan to pick him up as soon as he's brought over the border. The couple left the United States in 2013, living in Montreal ever since, trying to avoid legal trouble. Quaid's wife Evie has a Canadian father, which has allowed them to avoid standard monthly check-ins that are generally required. This sounds somewhat privileged and whiny to me. I'll let you decide. The new James Bond film is just around the corner, but if you've been a fan of Daniel Craig's 007, you'll want to savor these final few hours with him, because he never, ever wants to play Bond again. In a new interview, Craig stressed that this is absolutely it. When asked if he could imagine doing another movie, he replied, "I'd rather break this glass and slash my wrists. I'm over it. We're done. All I want to do is move on." A new poll is out and Donald Trump continues to lead, much to the amazement of most of us. A lot of people say he needs to be more specific. So, now he is. Sort of.
This is CNN.
Donald Trump.
Yes.
People are asking you to give more specifics about foreign policy.
Well,
So
and I have said it, and I've said it 100 times. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm pretty good at things. That's what I do. That's all I can say. Nobody can do that like me.
Wow. Donald Trump, he has in fact smoked crack cocaine, he says, in a drunken stupor, if you will. We have more to discuss. We'll take a quick break.
Donald Trump has a permit to carry a concealed weapon in New York City. So be careful. Anyone that tries to mess with him will meet with the same fate as that thing sitting on top of his head. The NFL has approved more international games through 2025. Because, hey, why should they keep all the crimes to themselves? Scientists are getting closer to developing an exercise pill. Unfortunately, you will still have to lift your hand to your mouth to take it. Oh, and by the way, can I crush that pill up and sprinkle it right on my McGriddle? A new study says the average American smiles 20 times a day. The average would be higher, but Kristen Stewart. Doctors are baffled by a girl who sneezes 12,000 times a day. So no excuses for not dusting around the house and some serious leaf blowing, young lady. Experts say this flu season may be harsher than the last. Just tell me one thing. Do I blame the liberals or the conservatives? U.S. counter-terror officials have asked Toyota to help them determine how ISIS has managed to acquire so many of their SUVs. Hey, U.S. counter-terror officials, let me tell you something, all right? It's a terror organization. When you're running around killing people all day long, you're not going to feel too bad about jacking a few Toyotas. Nicki Minaj sat down with the New York Times to explain the problem she has with Miley Cyrus. Question: when do the rest of us get to sit down with the New York Times to explain our problem with Miley Cyrus? New data shows that actually there are over 1,200 people who have officially entered the presidential race. Most of those are crazies, but I'm definitely not watching the next debate. And a new medical study says 46% of women get depressed after sex. What can I say? I get around. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. The Jewel Radio Network, proud to present Frank D'Angelo and his 18-piece band Fall Concert Tour. Thursday, October 29th at the Orillia Opera House. Friday, November 13th at Casino Teatre Lac Lemay in Gatineau. Saturday, November 14th at Teatre Corona Virgin Mobile. Saturday, November 21st at the Garrick Entertainment Center in Winnipeg. And Saturday, November 28th at Stonewalls Restaurant in Hamilton.